Here's your auto body marketing tip of the week: before and after photos and videos. Collision repair is about functionality, safety, and aesthetics. People take pride in their vehicles and they want them to look great. It's embarrassing to drive around with dents and scratches, and looks really do matter. So documenting your repairs visually is a great way to market your shop. Now, if you aren't sharing work with your prospects and customers, it's time to break out the camera and get to work. Capturing videos of your repairs shows people how your shop transforms vehicles from a devastating wreck to an impressive repair. So where should you shoot? Well, you can shoot your before and after videos in your parking lot, in a bay, wherever is convenient. But if you have the right setup, here's an ideal way to do it. If you can designate a space inside your shop with good lighting, you'll get more consistent footage. Now, if possible, place your signage or logo kind of in the background. They can be in the frame of your pictures or videos. Shooting indoors with artificial light lets you control the exposure so each shot is properly lit. You may only be able to shoot outdoors, and that's okay, but your shots are going to vary based on the time of day, the shadows, the cloud cover, weather, and if there's anything in the background. Now imagine how a page full of thumbnail images might look on a web page. So do you want them to look really consistent, or each one looks unique? It's your choice, but make that decision before you start shooting. Okay, now how should you shoot? This can be as fancy or as basic as you want it to. But first off, protect your customer's privacy. Cover the license plates with blanks or with custom magnetic plates with your logo. You can always edit the plates out in a graphics program, but it's way easier to do it before shooting. Next, park the vehicle in your designated shooting area if you have one, and if you decide you want shots to be very consistent, then plan on parking each vehicle in the exact same spot at the same angle and orientation if you can. Now, if you're only taking photos, snap the before shot when it arrives from whatever angle shows the damage clearly. When you take the after shot, try to match the framing of the previous photo so it's easier for the viewer to see the difference between them. Now, for more precise control, use a tripod and place tape on the floor to mark where the legs should be positioned. If you don't use a tripod, consider marking the floor with tape to indicate where you should stand. For shooting videos, you can be more creative. Narrate your video to explain what happened in this accident and educate your viewers on what might be involved in order to fix it properly and safely. As you make progress on the repair, capture more footage showing what you're doing to it along the way. People love getting to peek behind the curtain to see how you repair things. Finally, when the repair is complete, capture the finished project looking like new. Video is great because it can position you as the expert and makes you more relatable. Don't be surprised if you shoot some videos and then people come into the shop asking for you personally. Next, you want to post your videos and photos where people can see them. Consider setting up a YouTube channel for videos. Post your videos there, and then you can embed copies in your website. If that's a bit more than you want to bother with, just upload them to your shop's Facebook page or to Instagram. For before and after photos, upload these everywhere you can within reason. Your website, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, your Google business profile, and so on. If you've ever tried maintaining your social media pages, you've realized how hard it is to keep coming up with new content to share. Posting before and after videos solves that problem. As long as you have repairs coming in the door, you'll always have new content to share. Okay, now here's a bonus tip, one of two. When you add before and after photos to your website, be sure you label or caption the make and model of the vehicle in each picture. This can help people find your shop's website in search engines. For example, if someone searches Google for Chevy Silverado collision repair and you have a photo labeled that way on your website, it increases the chance that your page appears in the search results. Okay, tip number 2. If you don't have a copy of Photoshop or some other photo editing program, you can upload your videos or your photos to Canva and create a before and after image there, and then overlay your logo or colors. Auto body repairs are very tangible and visual in nature, so show people what you do instead of just telling them. Photos and videos let you do exactly that, and they don't have to be fancy or highly edited. Hey, I'm Jason Ferguson, and I want to help you market your auto body or collision repair business. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to be notified when new videos are released. You can find out more about digital marketing services from Conspicuous Digital. Thanks for watching. Now get out and fix some cars.